Hi, as you know, I'm Raquel, and this is my cousin Kayla.
Hey guys!
And today we are here to talk about Rest Stop, which is a horror flick that we watched recently. Here we go. Me and Kayla here, we watch a lot of movies. We dedicate whole days to movie watching.
We're lazy people.
We are lazy people, and I feel like us dedicating time to movies gives us a lot of different opinions, and we kind of know what we are talking about in terms of appearance and whatnot. But you don't have to trust us, because each video that we do about movies, I will be reading Get Glue comments from other people. So, let's start with Rest Stop. This movie stars Jamie Alexander as Nicole and Joey Mendicino as Jesse. The couple is running away together to start lives as actors in Hollywood. They get in a fight prior to stopping at this rest stop, and Nicole has to pee, so...
But she won't pee in the dirt.
She refuses to pee in the dirt.
They stop at a rest stop, which is a couple miles up from where they started the fight. And so she walks to the bathroom, which is really far from the actual rest stop. And when she walks out, she walks in and it's really messy and gross and old looking in there. Right. And there's all types of writing on the bathroom stalls and
Which
stuff.
she doesn't understand, because it says all this stuff about a KZL303, which kind of confuses her, but she doesn't pay enough mind to it.
Yeah, she doesn't pay attention to it, and then later in the movie she does, which we'll get to that later. But when she walks out of the bathroom, Jesse's car and Jesse are completely gone. At first she thought that he just left her behind because they got in a fight recently. But little does she know,
someone is after her. Someone in a yellow truck with the license plate KZL303.
Which rings a bell to her because she's seen it in the bathroom stalls, which is only like 2 or 3.
Yeah, there's
and,
2. But it was there. It was written all over both stalls. So
yeah, and it said his license plate, and then it says, is after me, and first she didn't get that. She didn't know what it meant.
Yeah.
But then later...
As we said, she figures it out when this guy goes after her. So, she is, frightened. And he only comes back every half hour or so.
Yeah, he comes back every 30 minutes to an hour, which gives her some time to go find another place or hide in the woods, but she doesn't.
She just stays there. He was old. So, if she's really frightened that this guy's after her, of course, who wouldn't be? I mean, I would have just laid down and died, but she puts up a pretty good fight, and we don't want to tell you much more to avoid spoilers.
I don't understand why she wouldn't just go in the woods.
That was my thing. Why would you not start walking? People who have seen the movie, let us know. What would you have done? Would you have started walking? Would you have stayed there?
She just stayed there. She hid in the bathroom sometimes, and then,
I feel like at least in the time span that he gave, I would have started running, walking, just getting out of there, hiding in the woods.
In the beginning of the movie, she was like, I'm not walking 60 miles, because the next thing, the next available gas station or something was 60 miles ahead. But there was a gas station. Remember, they stopped there?
Yeah. But
I don't want to give out too much information. But
the next rest station was 60 miles away, but the fact is, she could have started walking through the woods just to get away from him. I mean, who's going to take their truck in the woods? If there's not trails. Say there wasn't trails, she took a road, or she just started walking into the woods and there's no trails there, then he can't get his truck back there, so she's probably safer than just staying at the rest stop and waiting to die.
But there was trails, because I'm going to assume that the park ranger and everyone that stays there or goes there likes to walk through the woods. So there's a trail, and he goes there, because remember... But
all of the woods cannot be a trail. So, I mean, there's going to be spots in the woods where there's not a trail and he can't get back there. So I feel like that would have been her best bet, was to start going through the woods and just parts where there weren't trails. And
I'm pretty sure he would find her somewhere in the woods.
That's besides the point. Anyway, if you've seen this movie, or if you watched this movie after watching this review, let us know, if someone was after you and you were stranded on a rest stop, would you start walking, would you try to get away, or would you just stay there like Nicole did? Anyhoozle, now that debate is over. Kayla, what did you think of the acting?
I gave it a 9.5, just because some scenes were not at all professional. Sometimes they it wasn't really professional in some scenes. How about you?
I gave it an 8.5 because I thought it was a little over dramatic as far as horror movies go. I mean, we know with all the screaming and the crying that the actors and actresses have to do in these horror movies, it's great that they can pull off these things. I think some of it was just a smidge over dramatic, but that was why I gave it an 8.5.
What did you rate it on appearance?
For appearance, I gave it a 9.9. She looked like, I don't know, like some of it, this movie is complicated because some of it looked a little fake and I just felt like some of it was a little fake. While I love the movie, some of the appearance seemed fake to me.
Yeah, I gave it a 10 because a lot of it, like, a lot of movies, scary movies, do not, like, the blood does not look as real, like, when you're, like, you know, but this movie, when she got cut and stuff and all that, it looked like real, actual blood, but this one part did, like, not look so real. The guy was laying on the floor, right?
Right.
And she shot him.
Like, she put the gun in his mouth.
Yeah, and his brains were sitting right there, and they looked real, but, I mean, like, then he woke up, and he's like, you missed, shoot me again. Like, that doesn't happen, like, when your brain's just sitting right there.
When half of your brain is on the floor, like, hello.
But otherwise, other than that, it was perfectly, like, real, and...
Yeah, it seemed pretty good. Kayla, here's my question for you. Would you recommend this movie to a friend?
I would definitely recommend this to a friend. I think a lot of people would watch this, but a lot of people don't, like, you know, we found it on, like, Showtimes or whatever.
Yeah, Showtime on demand.
And a lot of people don't go there because their movies aren't really that good.
Way to hate on Showtime on camera. Sorry, Showtime. We love you, and Rest Stop was a great movie.
Yeah, and we like going to your...
We like being surprised by you, because some of your movies do kind of stink a little there. Anyway, we love you, Showtime. We don't mean to hate on you. Anyway, so here's some comments from Get Glue. If you don't know what Get Glue is, I am a huge, huge Get Glue fan. You check into shows, music, movies, everything. Even what you're thinking about as far as that goes. And people can leave comments on different shows. So when I checked in that I was watching Rest Stop, I saw lots of comments, and I'm going to read some of them to you. Okay. Albert says, this got me confused. Had to check Google for what other people said about the story. Then I went, oh, okay. Celestial said, this movie reminded me of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. If you like that, you'll like this. It had some hints of Shuttle to it. I preferred Shuttle to this one. That's true. It does have some hints of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's similar in, you know, it's a murder movie. Alan says, this is the movie I have decided on for tonight. 2 minutes in and one girl beat to death. Woo. Because kind of, like, in the very beginning of the movie, it shows that someone had died there. And then Deanna, which is the last comment I'll read, says, I actually like this one. I was glad they made a sequel. That Rito family in the RV should have their own movie. Yes, the RV family. That was one more thing I want to talk about before we go. These people that played the RV family were phenomenal.
They were amazing, amazing actors, and I would definitely give them a 10 just for that movie.
I give them a 10 hands down. They were great. I mean, I really, truly thought they were crazy. Like, they made me laugh while it was a horror movie. They were sort of like comic relief because they were just hysterically crazy.
Yeah, the two kids in that RV were, like, just sitting there with absolutely no emotion, and it was amazing. And the mother would just talk about the most random things. She was totally nutball.
Like, she was like, Nicole was like, oh my god, this guy, he took my boyfriend and he tried to kill me. Can I use your phone? And the mother's like,
and she just kept talking
about, it's a hot day outside today.
She just kept talking about, like, the weather and, like, summer and stuff. I'm like, aren't you gonna answer her?
And then the creepy father who's driving starts talking about, like, God and,
he was a priest.
Yeah, I guess he was a priest, and he talked about sinners, and you'll get what you deserve, and they were just absolutely phenomenal.
Which was the whole, like, thing about the movie, you'll get what you deserved. That was, like, the whole quote of the movie, because everyone, like, it was posted on the bulletin board thing that they had outside with a whole bunch of missing people.
And it says they got what they deserved. So I feel like...
Yeah, someone wrote in, like, with, like, they craved it in, or something. Didn't they crave it in?
I think it was a Sharpie.
And they said they got what they deserved, and that was, like, the whole... like, put together of the movie. And
yeah, kind of like backstory is that just were giving, they thought if someone was a sinner, they would, you know, hunt them.
And they would get what they deserved.
But,
the thing is, the whole movie was amazing, but hands down, the RV people were the best.
If you watch the movie and you don't like the movie, then just watch it for the
fast
RV
forward to like the
RV people, because they are great.
The weird thing is that they would take the people, and you would think that they're taking them somewhere safe.
You would think they're rescuing them.
They just take them. They like go in a circle and they take them back to the rest stop.
Yeah, like the family dropped Nicole back off at the rest stop. It was great, and the whole time with them was just fantastic. I love the RV family.
They find some reason to get mad at like one of the people that are in the RV. And then they like drop them off, and then they head around.
Because the people are scared to death. They're like, "Oh my God, someone's trying to kill me! Someone's trying to kill me!" And the mother's like, "It's a real hot day outside today," and you just laugh because they're like I said, they're kind of like comic relief. They're just absolutely fantastic. And that is our Rest Stop review as To Not Ramble. We really hope that you check out Rest Stop. It's 100% worth it. I would recommend it. I would recommend it 100%. It's just great and exciting and keeps you on the edge of your seat, and it was just overall.
It does. I would look. We're gonna look forward to seeing a Rest Stop 2 review, because that will be up soon. We're going to do a whole bunch of movies coming up, and maybe like a book or two, or music, because we don't want it to be all movies and you guys get bored.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about everything. Sometimes it'll be just me, sometimes I'll have my go-to gal here. As always, I am Raquel.
I'm Kayla.
And we thank you for watching. The subscribe button is up there. Please, please like us. Give us a thumbs up. We love reviewing movies for you. And even though this is our first movie review, we're going to get better. And it's going to be a great ride. And I hope that you continue to check us out on a daily basis. Monday through Friday. We'll be here. Thank you for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.